Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Munya. I'm a chartered certified accountant. I am a business coach. I'm also an entrepreneur. Over the years, I did not understand what is the importance of self-care. I thought self-care was something else that should be done by certain people. I didn't realize that self-care is something that should be prioritized by everyone. For you to be able to serve better, you need to take care of yourself first. So as a mom, as a business wife, as a business person, as a wife, I prioritized some of those things and neglected myself. I found myself so exhausted most of the times. I could find myself skipping meals. I could find myself so demotivated, so distant. And I didn't understand why this was happening to me until I realized that I need to take care of myself. And there are so many myths I had about self-care, around self-care, which I think some people can also relate. Why they think self-care is not for them, and they think self-care is something foreign. It's not foreign. It's something that you need to do for yourself as an individual to take care of your emotional well-being, your physical well-being, your mental well-being, and all the other things around you as a person. So the first reason why a lot of people do not do that is because they think self-care is selfish, because it focuses on me, it focuses on you. But what I can say is that it is not selfish, but it is actually selfless. Because when your cup is running low, how are you going to fill other people's cups? You need to be having the battery on full to be able to serve others effectively. So self-care is not selfish. Self-care is actually taking care of yourself while it's also taking care of everybody in the process. Because when you are happy, when you take good care of yourself, when you are recharged, when you are rejuvenated, when you are motivated, when you are happy, you serve everyone else better. So, self-care is not selfish. And another reason why people think self-care is something foreign is that they think self-care is expensive. This is because we only think of self-care as going for vacation, going for massages, for spas, for beauty, whatever, all those things. It is not about that. It is also for simple things that don't cost money, like taking a walk, having time to meditate, having time to journal things, to meditate, to think about things that make you happy, having your me time. So it is not supposed to be about taking out money. It's also about the small things that make you happy, that rejuvenate you. Just strolling in nature, just going around in a park, it's self-care in itself. And another reason why people think self-care is something foreign, they think that it is time-consuming. That is not correct. There is nothing time-consuming about self-care. You can actually put those things in breaks, in time slots. Let's say you can say that on my lunchtime, during my lunchtime, I'm going to take a 10-minute walk or a 5-minute walk just up the road and come back. For you, when you come back, you feel energized, you feel motivated. Those 10 minutes has made a difference to you. If you say to yourself, after work, for 30 minutes, I want to exercise. Exercise, remember, it makes you distress. You can exercise, not going somewhere to exercise, even in your own home. You can exercise. You can use the skipping rope. You can exercise in many other ways which are not even going to cost money and even not time consuming for you to drive, come back and all that. So that 30 minutes can make a lot of difference to your life. So self-care is not time consuming. Another reason which is not correct, which is a myth, is that people who do self-care have a lot of free time, or they don't go to work, or they don't work. Those are the people who do self-care. That is not correct. I've given examples before to see you can take those breaks to have time to yourself. You can have time to just journal. You don't need a lot of time to do self-care. After your working hours, you can just take a walk, or you can run, or you can do your hobby that you like, whether it's painting, it's drawing. You can allocate an hour to do that. Whatever, even if it's a drawing, if you don't finish, it's okay, you do it again tomorrow, you do it another day. You can go on YouTube, learn a new skill that you love or something. It does not mean you need many hours of doing one thing. You can take 10 minutes just to do something you like. You can take 10 minutes to journal some things down. It does a lot of good for you. So it is not for those with a lot of free time or those who are not working. It's for everyone. Everyone needs to take care of themselves. Even if it's maybe spiritual self-care. You can have time to read your Bible. You can have time to make a prayer. It doesn't take you long. You can do all those things and balance your life while it's taking care of yourself in many ways, which don't even take a lot of time, which don't even cost you money. And the last one, which I'm going to direct to men, is that self-care is for women. Because we only associate self-care with beauty, we only associate self-care with pampering and all that. And as men, we feel like, no, things are for women. But it is not for women. Self-care is for everyone. When you exercise, when you go out to jog, when you play soccer with your friends, when you play soccer with your children, when you do something that you like, is part of self-care. It's part of taking good care of yourself, distressing, facing those challenges of life in another way of dealing with them without doing any harm to yourself. Life is so challenging. There's so many challenges of life. And if we focus on doing all those things that we don't like doing, it will make us have stress. And it makes us have those chronic ailments. It attracts the depression and all those things. So this is the reason why you need to have self-care time, where you are out of all these things and you are in your space, where you do things that you love doing, what you love and enjoy doing. Reading a book, it's self-care. Going for a gym, it's self-care. Exercising, it's self-care. Eating health, it's self-care. Visiting your friends and family, having good laughs, it's self-care. All those things, there's so many ways of self-care. So the myths have been busted. Self-care is not selfish. Self-care is not expensive. Self-care is not time-consuming. Self-care is not for people with a lot of free time. Self-care is not only for women. It's for all of us. Enjoy taking good care of yourself. And goodbye.